Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. VW's Diess says, Berlin and Austin Gigafactory ramp should slow Tesla. Teslas are becoming a favorite among Uber drivers. Tesla's build quality sees slight improvement in J.D. Power's 2022 initial quality study. And Tesla delivers first Model Y long-range vehicle built at Giga Texas. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Volkswagen AG's CEO, Herbert Diess said, Tesla's production ramps at both the Berlin and Austin Gigafactories should slow the company down enough for the German automaker to catch up. Elon has to ramp up two highly complex factories in Austin and Grünheide at the same time, as well as expand production in Shanghai. That's going to take strength out of him, Diess said on Tuesday, according to Reuters. Volkswagen has chased after Tesla for several years, and now that the company has gained plenty of credibility after early woes with software and production, its leadership sees Tesla in its sights. Diess has been adamant that Tesla is the leader of the EV sector, and Musk has even commented that VW is number 2. However, the two CEOs and friends still wish to outdo one another, attempting to push through the biggest bottlenecks in EV production and become the world's unequivocal leader in EVs. For Volkswagen and any other automaker, the biggest struggle currently is getting materials. Semiconductors have been the most popular part that automakers have struggled to get their hands on. Add in skyrocketing raw material prices and other part shortages, and it makes production extremely difficult. Tesla has another hurdle to jump through, and that's ramping production of two new manufacturing plants that it opened this year. In Germany, Gigafactory Berlin gained approval early this year, with Gigafactory Texas in Austin launching production and deliveries in early April. Diess seems to think that ramping these two factories is a weak point for Tesla. While initial production ramps can take about a year to complete and get a factory to full manufacturing capacity, it's not necessarily a weakness for Tesla at the current time. Tesla is ramping a new battery format in Texas, which will eventually make its way to Berlin, and it will perhaps be the automaker's biggest advantage through the rest of the decade. Diess is confident Volkswagen will also make strides as soon as the second half of 2022. He said that VW is making more than ever, and it's ramping volumes of EVs in Germany and China thanks to easing semiconductor shortages. Moving to the next update, Teslas are becoming a favorite among Uber drivers. About 8 months ago, Uber announced a partnership with Hertz to make up to 50,000 Teslas available for rent for its US drivers by 2023. The program has been a huge success so far, with Teslas becoming a favorite among numerous Uber drivers across the United States. As noted by Uber in a recent press release, drivers in 30-plus cities such as Los Angeles, Houston, Boston, Chicago, Atlanta, and Miami are able to rent a Tesla through its partnership with Hertz. To date, over 15,000 Uber drivers have rented a Tesla through this program, and their impact has been no joke. Uber SVP of Mobility and Business Operations, Andrew McDonald noted that drivers who participated in the program have completed over 5 million fully electric trips and driven over 40 million electric miles. A number of Uber drivers have shared their experiences with Tesla's electric vehicles. This included Manuel Barros of Boston, a driver with 31 years of experience behind the wheel. He has driven with Uber for 8 years now, and he noted that amidst all the vehicles he has driven to date, the Tesla is his favorite. It also saves him a lot on gas. When I had a gas car, I would spend $25 to $30 a day on gasoline. I'm saving almost $160 a week, if not more, driving an electric vehicle. I've been behind the wheel for 31 years, and I've had so many cars. I would rather drive this than any other car, Barros said. Shanita Murray of Los Angeles, who has been driving with Uber since 2016, also loves driving a Tesla. She noted that apart from the fact that her trips are helping the environment, her riders generally love the car that she drives as well. And when riders like the service they are provided, she could earn more. Uber noted that about 95% of drivers renting a Tesla through its Hertz partnership are driving an EV on the platform for the first time. An impressive 92% of these drivers have noted that they are now considering buying their own electric cars. Rafael Vera of Los Angeles is one of these drivers. After trying out Teslas by driving for Uber, he now would like to get his own Tesla in the future. Moving to the next update, Tesla's build quality sees slight improvement in J.D. Power's 2022 initial quality study. J.D. Power's annual United States Initial Quality Survey was released recently and revealed that Tesla's build quality score actually improved since last year. In general, however, build quality suffered across the board this year due to supply chain woes, with only 9 of the 33 ranked brands seeing quality improvement year over year. The scores seen in the 2022 assessment of new vehicle build quality were the worst in the 36-year history of the survey, J.D. Power said. The disruptions caused by the pandemic, supply chain issues, record high vehicle prices, and personnel dislocations contributed to vehicle problems reaching a record high in the 36-year history of this benchmark study, J.D. Power said. There was an 11% increase in problems per 100 vehicles, which is 18 points higher than last year, resulting in an industry average of 180 problems per 100 vehicles. J.D. Power found that deterioration goes beyond launch vehicles. Mass-market vehicles experience fewer problems than premium vehicles. Infotainment systems are the most problematic area. BEVs and PHEVs have more problems than other vehicles, and driver assistance issues grew from last year. Supply chain disruption, especially the shortage of microchips, has caused automakers to seek alternative solutions to get new vehicles into purchasers' and lessees' hands, J.D. Power's director of global automotive, David Amodio, said. In some cases, new vehicles are being shipped without some features installed. Communication with them about the changes in feature availability, as well as when such features will be reinstated, is critical to their satisfaction, he added. Tesla was officially included for the first time, according to J.D. Power. Tesla Motors is included in the industry calculation for the first time, with a score of 226 pp100. However, because Tesla Motors does not allow J.D. Power access to owner information in the states where that permission is required by law, Tesla vehicles remain ineligible for awards, they said. Tesla scored 226 on the assessment, which would still put the automaker in the bottom 6 positions on the list, tied with Mitsubishi. It would beat Volkswagen, Audi, Maserati, Volvo, and Chrysler, as well as Polestar, who scored an outrageous 328 problems per 100 vehicles, the highest on the list, by a considerable margin. Tesla's build quality has been a weak point for many years, and things have improved. However, there is still plenty of room for things to continue to get better, according to this year's survey. Buick, Dodge, Chevrolet, Genesis, and Kia rounded out the top 5 with 139, 143, 147, and 156 for the last 2 respectively. Buick ranked highest in overall and mass-market brands, while Genesis ranked highest among premium brands. Moving to the last update, Tesla delivers first Model Y long-range vehicle, built at Giga Texas. Since the Model Y's launch in early 2020, all of the electric SUVs destined for the North American market have been made at Tesla's Fremont factory in California. Today that has changed, as the automaker has surprised everybody and started deliveries of the long-range variant of the Model Y, made at Giga Texas. We reported recently about customers unexpectedly receiving VINs for their upcoming deliveries, with an A in the 11th position, indicating their electric SUV was built in Austin. Today, 2 lucky owners took delivery of their new cars, and their Model Y long range was in fact built at Giga Texas. One of them is Rick, who took delivery of his midnight silver Model Y in Austin at Tesla Pond Springs. He tells us the build quality was perfect and there were no issues that needed to be corrected. Like the Model Y standard range with 4680s, what we thought was the only variant being built at Giga Texas, the long range also included the parcel shelf and updated interior features. Rick also shared an image of his software screen, showing his Model Y is a long-range, dual-motor variant, and his VIN has the A in the 11th position. His car was also delivered with the latest 2022.16.2 software and has a 30-day premium connectivity trial subscription. Another lucky owner is Michael, who also took delivery at Pond Springs. According to Michael's delivery advisor, his car does not have 4680 cells and still has the standard 2170 cells. We will update more details about this new car once we receive more information from these two owners. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.